Where am I? What? Wow, so you survived. Hunting, what happened? Well, I dug a hole outside to bury you, but I guess that's just a huge waste of time now. No, I mean, how am I here? I died to the poison. Bryophyta, that girl was glowing. The other dude got by some vines. Damn, so I guess it was a lot more than I originally thought. Just rest for now. I'm sure your body is pretty weak. You've been gone for almost 9 months. 9 months? What are you talking about? Yeah, I was just doing my thing, watching the fishing bots. The day after you left, turned around and you were here. I gave you this blanket and force-fed you the burnt fish near the fire outside. Why is this blanket so pink? It's Pride Month. Listen, just rest. Tell me everything that happened. I'm sure you'll want to hear everything that's happened since you were gone. Wow, sailing? Really? Yep. Didn't they try to do sailing in the past? Yep. That sounds pretty sus to me. So what are you gonna do now? I mean, I guess I'll just keep going, right? I can't assume every major villain in this world is like that. I'm not sure either. Never heard of some random girl being able to do everything you said. I'd keep going though. That's the whole point of being an adventurer, right? What else are you gonna do? Make guides? Well, a lot to unpack here, I guess, and potentially a few new people watching the series. The last time I made a video for Cluelocked, I was at less than 100 subscribers, which feels like a lifetime ago, to be honest. So I can only assume many of you who will see this will likely have found my channel from one of my minigame or quest guides. As a quick intro, this series is basically my foray into the Let's Play Snowflake Ironman passion project trend. My favorite aspect of old school RuneScape is doing clue scrolls, so doing a chunk locked clue series just made sense to me. So I guess we'll start with a small recap, or maybe a TLDR from what's happened so far. So basically, this is a Clue Scroll Chunk Locked Ironman. That's Cloobee. Started with only the Lumbridge starting zone chunk unlocked. The only way I can get new areas is to have a Clue Scroll step where I need to travel to that area. All I can do at the start is beginner clues, with the next tier of clue being unlocked only after I've collected at least half of the uniques from the current tier I'm in, along with defeating every open world boss that exists in the chunks of every tier I'm on. Also, these boss fights have to be completed wearing only gear I get from Clue Caskets. Finally, the only way I can get GP is from selling or alching casket rewards. It's a lot, I know, but I did add a nice little graphic last episode into the intro explaining all of those rules, and I've also added a cute little progress graphic at the end of this video. So there's the basics. As far as why I've decided to let this series sit for so long, well, I'll get to that later. For right now, we last left off still in the beginner clues with 5 uniques collected and having defeated Bryophyta, the first of 2 bosses in the beginner tier. The other boss is the giant mole, which we're getting to, but obviously the more cumbersome part of this is getting 3 more beginner uniques, which will bring us to 8 out of 16 in the collection log, achieving the 50% necessary to unlock easy clues. So for this episode, expect a lot of 3 things: opening caskets, grinding to 43 prayer, and chasing around the giant mole, with only 1 agility. I'm getting back into form here, and by that I mean preparing myself for cabbages, sardines, and just a bleak outlook on life in general, really.
Nothing.
Man, I love playing this account. There they are. There it is. The meme is back, and I am truly in a pit of despair yet again.
Nothing.
Oh my god, thank you. Not this time, you stupid motherfucker. That's number 6, friends, only 2 more to go. I went and grabbed the collection log real fast, and just the immediate reminder that I have 4 of those parrots is honestly just like peak Cloobee. Peek this account. All right, so we got 5 more caskets. Let me go back to my secret spot here in the middle of a rock that's not really secret.
Nothing.
Well, 13 cabbages and a sandwich lady bottom. I can't really be too upset because at least we got one more unique, right? Alright, so since we have 2 more uniques to go, we'll head back to the Denny's parking lot to kill some moss giants for some more beginner clues. Considering we'll also get some prayer XP for the big bones, we can knock that out as well. Man, I miss this so much. 49 magic, 1 more level until the next 50 on the account. Enchanting ruby jewelry will also be pretty helpful later on because I know there's some good ruby jewelry pieces that you can travel with, along with a ring of forging. And there it is, level 50 magic. We can now cast Snare, which, if I'm not mistaken, that's pretty helpful during the Obor fight. And we can equip Tones of Fire and Water, which, I mean, but come on, let's be realistic. And 51 magic, which gets me, oh, absolutely nothing. Awesome. No, you know, I'll pass on that one. How fun is it that I get another mossy key before I get another clue down here, man? Life is wild sometimes. Oh yeah, here we go. We're gonna yoink that one right there. I finished off that clue really quick, saved the casket, came back, and I'll leave it to you to figure out why I clipped this specific point in time. That's right, another strawberry seed. 41 prayer, only 2 more levels to go. For anyone new here, I'm a huge advocate of doing things in OSRS that serve more than one purpose. So while I may be memeing and giving off a vibe that I want to suffocate in that sewage pipe right there, I really do enjoy killing moss giants. The prayer from the big bones, seeds, clue scroll drops, I mean, these mobs give a lot of useful early game stuff, so really, I'm okay. We also got 63 range, which is, I guess, pretty cool. Well, I suppose we've reached the point where I guess it all came crashing down, and why I abruptly quit making videos for this series. So to give a little bit of background, I typically play OSRS on a laptop and save my desktop to edit videos and record any really big events like the Bryophyta fight. Since I moved between computers, I typically store my recording files on a portable hard drive. It's a pain in the ass, but it's probably the easiest method outside of using something like a G Drive or Dropbox, which in hindsight, I should have used instead. So, about a few weeks after this last clip, I started hearing a clicking sound on my portable hard drive. Having not dealt with failing or corrupted drives before, I figured I would just unplug it and plug it back in. Which, for anyone who ever hears an atypical clicking sound in their hard drive, never try unplugging it and plugging it back in. To make a long story short, my hard drive had failed, with roughly 3 weeks worth of footage basically gone. This included almost the entirety of the rest of the beginner clue saga, along with a very large amount of recorded quests, minigames, and some Slayer tasks for other videos I was working on. I tried to recover as much as possible, but obviously I don't want to pay the thousands of dollars for data recovery, and sadly only a few clips I had moved over from the hard drive for editing survived the whole debacle. Those clips included a bunch of casket openings, some levels, and my first kill of the giant mole. Luckily, thanks to the Runelite screenshot folder, I was able to save some evidence of most of the progress. I couldn't recover any evidence of one of my uniques, the Trim Monk's Robe, along with a bunch of casket openings. And I lost my first giant mole kill, which I'm not lying took literally like 45 minutes. That's okay though, the collection log still captures all the uniques I have, and I'll just kill the mole again because I feel like it would be a disservice to not include that kill in this series. To say this was demoralizing as hell is really an understatement. Being a very, very small channel back then, I really considered just quitting content creation altogether. I couldn't even log on to Cloobee because I was just so pissed off at all of the circumstances. Luckily, I didn't stop though, opting to make guides instead, which a lot of you have probably seen 1 or 2. And now here we are, back on the clue grind, which I'm very happy to be doing because while I enjoy making guides, I absolutely love playing this account and making videos for this series. 42 prayer, only 1 more to go, man. 65 range on the account, which is still in beginner clues. Man, I'm so eager to use black chin champas and all this other third age bullshit. Got 5 more caskets here to open up. Hopefully we can see something worthwhile.
Nothing.
We did not see anything worthwhile. Just need 1 more, literally 1 more unique. and all we'll need to do is get 43 prayer and kill the giant mole, and this endless maze will finally be
nothing.
There it is. Ladies and gents, finally we have 8 beginner uniques. Just for fun, let's check out the last couple. Look at that, man. Oh my god. 8 out of 16. That's 50%. It only took 152 clues, which I feel is actually not bad at all. 4 parrots, man. 4 f***ing parrots. All that's left now is getting 43 prayer, which I'll head back to the chicken farm in Lumbridge to mow through relatively fast. I wonder which of the beginner uniques are actually the most uncommon or rare. There's got to be some data somewhere that shows that. I've never actually looked into it personally. If anyone knows which of the beginner uniques are the rarest, drop a comment below because I actually am genuinely curious. Cute strength level here in the chicken coop, 48 strength down, and we are getting pretty close to 43 prayer now. I will gather myself for the next few seconds, exit the chicken farm for hopefully the last time, and say the words I've waited so long to finally say. 43 prayer, protect from melee unlocked. So unbelievably critical to beating the giant mole. My god, man, I am so excited. Preparations must be made. Look, dude, this guy, Moisty, he saw the magic happen, man. He's excited. I am truly in the presence of a pantheon of RuneScape All-Stars right now. Basically, all I need here is some food just in case I screw up prayer flicking, which, I mean, happens all the time if I'm me, which I am, along with my ranged armor and a light source. Pretty simple. The giant mole fight is incredibly easy for someone who can hit very hard and very accurately, which I can't do both of those, so I'm sure this will be awesome. The giant mole has a max hit of 21, which I can negate completely as long as I keep up protect from melee. I'll be flicking that prayer, so hopefully I won't have any hiccups here. The real part of this that will be an absolute pain in the ass is that at random points the giant mole will burrow underground and basically teleport to a different area of the mole kingdom. I'll have to go find it since I obviously don't have the Falador hard diary done and I don't have poison to see the hit splats from far away. It's basically just going to be hide and seek with 1 agility and limited patience. Here we are in the Valador Park. Tiffy Cashin's old ass is here for it. As you can see, I grabbed everything I needed along with some basic food. I figure if I run out of prayer, there's no point in keeping going because I don't deserve to kill the giant mole if I fail at flicking that badly. Fully expecting to be chasing this boss for God knows how long, which will likely include walking, but hey, I mean, dude, that's what I signed up for. This is all that stands between me and finally moving on to easy clues. So let's get in there and track it down. All right, there's the thick boy. Let's get a good position set up and roll on in there. I fought this boss very few times without like a Darox or some gear setup where I can knock it out in just a few hits, but I do know that early on you just get like an easy tank and spank fight. I think somewhere around 50% is where you get the constant digging and running away. My flicking is pretty on point at the start. I know I'll be able to keep the cadence down for the prayer flick. The only time it's annoying is when I re-aggro it later because I'll have to sync up with its hits again. I expect to eat a few hits during that. I also know that I need to pick up some arrows every now and then since I have a finite amount, which may also throw me off just a bit, but I'll just keep an eye on my prayer during this time and sync up after I pick up everything. All right, we've hit about 50% now, so expect a big Melinda here to, okay, yeah, there it is. All right, cool. Let the meme brigade begin. Moving with optimal efficiency here to maximize my precious run energy. Less than ideal gameplay occurring right now. All right, cool. Here we go. Bro thought he could slide his way out of the octagon. Dude, I'm literally shooting wet noodles at this guy. What a rush, man. Yeah, dude, just go, please. Just go. You have the high ground, sure, but I'm not backing down, you stupid. Mechanically, this boss is truly redefining the MMO genre. Dude, Big Melinda here likes to be up on the all right, cool. 1 hit. I'll give you 1 hit. Just stay for a minute. Okay, that was 1 hit, no more. Oh, okay. Here we go. Bro, this is a circus, I swear. Jagex, please. Every time I hit, I know I'm at least making some progress, so this sucks, but I mean, it's okay, really. I'm okay with it. There's only so much you can do to make this fight entertaining, man, and I mean, I hope you guys are having a good time, because let me tell you, I'm Googling psychologists near me as we speak. All right, I'm adapting. As you can see, I enabled the NPC indicator plugin to make it easier to spot this giant watermelon. It also kind of blurs when it digs away, so I'm not as mad, which is probably even more important than the increased visibility. Alright man, enough playing around. We're sub 25%. It's time to get this shit done. I'm ready to move on between the portable hard drive shit, the mindless cabbages, having no GP, like 100 hours of Moss Giants. This is literally just a footnote, and it's time to move on. And there it is, the end of the road. Well, I'm the first road. No pet, but hey, that's alright, dude. I got 4 parrots, so it's cathartic in a way, man. Honestly, I was pretty sure I'd never make this video. Either way, looks like there's only one more piece of business to take care of. So here we are outside the Varrock Bank. We have our collection log, and we can see there's 8 uniques out of 16. In terms of beginner clue chunks, we've unlocked all of them, and killed the 2 open world bosses in those chunks. Bryophyta and the Giant Mole. No GP was made outside of selling items from caskets, and all the gear used for boss fights was from caskets. All the conditions were met, and we can finally start opening easy clue scrolls. 30 chunks, man. That's all I had unlocked in the beginner section of the series. Pretty crazy to think, because I feel like I've played the entire game, but that's not even 10%. I can't reiterate enough how much fun it is to play this game, any game really, in your own way. The challenges and creative thinking required really opens up a whole new world for you. And speaking of that, I have a whole new world waiting. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so we can go through it together. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.